What up, what up? It's your girl, Erica Michelle, and you're listening to my World on Fire radio podcast. I'm an oil-filled wife, mom, Christian, and full-time motivator. I've helped hundreds of women design a life they love, and now I'm here to help you too. I'm an online freelance speaker motivating women across the nation to better health, better marriage, and overall better life. I'm going to show you how to design a life you are excited to wake up to and thrive in every single day. So get ready for legit online motivation with applicable steps you can apply starting right now. Welcome to your new go-to resource for women serious about taking control of their health, wealth, and life. What up, what up, what up, World on Fire? I'm super excited to talk to you guys about this topic. Oh, Lord Jesus, I'm super excited to kind of dive into this. I have mentioned it before. I make reference to it quite often, but it's very rare, not very rare. I haven't actually kind of dove into exactly what it means. And what am I talking about? Embrace the crazy. Me and my husband, sometimes when we're having those days and those moments where the kids are crazy, the house is a mess, we're trying to homeschool, we're working businesses and 1,001 other things, we'll just look at each other and just go, ETC, embrace the crazy. And I want to talk about this because too often we're trying to make our lives fit what we think a perfect life is, where everything goes perfectly, everything goes smoothly, the kids are behaving, they're all doing their work, they're making straight A's, the house is clean, the dinner is made, all of that stuff. And anybody that has lived life longer than, 8 years maybe, knows that the days do not always go that seamlessly. We'll have days that go seamlessly like that, but it's very rare that you'll have where every single day of life is like that. And so we get stressed, we get bogged down, we get overwhelmed, we get overrun, we get all of those negative emotions because we're trying to make our day fit those perfect moments. And that's not the way life works. It's not always comprised of perfect moments. It's not always comprised of perfect days or weeks or years or anything like that. Actually, it is only comprised of perfect moments. My bad. I'm excited. So I'm getting a little like, but that's all right. That's just me and we gonna roll with it. Life is made up of perfect moments, but it's not made up of perfect days, weeks, months, years, all combined together, right? It's just a sum of those perfect moments, and in between, it is mayhem. It is outright shenanigans. It's carpooling and getting the kids to sports and to graduation and school clothes shopping and reports and making it to work. And then you add the craziness going on in the world today. And that's a whole nother element right there. Okay. So why do we spend so much time staying stressed out on the times when things are not perfect, knowing full well they're not going to always be perfect? It's because we're bucking the system. It's because we're finding ourselves rebellious. We are literally rebelling the mayhem going on in the day. And I want to encourage you to, instead of rebelling against that, embrace the crazy. Some days you just have to roll with it, okay? Some days you just have to understand the dishes in the sink are going to have to just stay there overnight. The laundry may not get done perfectly, or it may get done, but it may not get put up. You know what? Everybody can grab their clothes off the back of the couch just like they can from out their closet. So it's okay if the laundry is on the couch for an extra day versus getting the laundry done, plus getting it put up, plus cooking dinner, plus cleaning the kitchen, all those things, and then working your business somehow, right? Or working on your goals that you have for yourself, or heck, even just getting a shower in for the day, right? Sometimes we have to just stop and realize, you know what? That's okay to stay there. That is okay to be there to keep your sanity. And we rebel against the craziness, but when you embrace the craziness, you save your sanity because you're not trying to push back. You're not trying to make it all perfect. You're not trying to make it all fit. You're not trying to get it all done. You're literally just accepting the fact that today, this day, this is what I'm going to get done, and I'm going to be okay with that. And I want to encourage so many more people to do that because there's freedom in it. Y'all know I'm all about that freedom. I talk about freedom in business. I talk about freedom in your goals. I talk about freedom in your life. I talk about freedom in your mindset. I talk about freedom in not caring what other people think. And now I'm going to talk about the freedom that comes with embracing the crazy in your life. It's okay. I promise it's okay that your house is not a perfect model home looking house. Y'all, this is something I had to struggle with myself. I dreamed. And when I say dreamed, I mean I dreamed of a day where I would have this big, beautiful house and there would be wreaths up and mantle garlands and a decoration for days. I like dreamed of my house looking like a Kirkland's or a Hobby Lobby or something straight out of a Better Home and Garden magazine. But I also have 3 kids. I also have a toddler who redecorates my house on the daily. So instead of driving myself nuts, constantly picking up behind him or asking him to pick up his own messes, because that's just how we do at the Hard Knock School of Life right here, constantly on to him, pick this up, pick this up, pick this up. Sometimes I just leave it a mess. Sometimes I just let the toys stay out. Sometimes, hey, there's some socks over there. Who cares? Some days my kids are in mismatched socks and I don't even care anymore. I used to want my kids to be perfectly outfitted, nice top, nice shoes, hair done, teeth brushed, all that kind of stuff. Now I'm like, do you have on socks? I don't care if they match. Just do you have on socks? Okay, good. Let's go. And there is a freedom in it. You take so much pressure off of yourself, and relieving that pressure makes you more productive. The moment you let that pressure go, the more productive you are in your day. I know it sounds crazy, right? Because you're like, well, how am I more productive if my house is a mess, my kitchen is dirty, and I haven't gotten anything done? How am I more productive? Well, what has caused your house to not be spotless clean is you have been busy with something. You've either been busy working your business, you've been busy going to work, you've been busy homeschooling your kids or getting them to school and getting them to all of their extracurricular activities. You've been busy taking care of your house and your family and your work and your parents and your siblings and your friends and, being somebody's therapist who needs somebody to talk to. And y'all, all those little things add up. And then in between that somewhere, you got to have those times where it's just downtime, where maybe you sit down and watch TV, or maybe you go take a hot bath, or you go get a manicure, pedicure, you go get a haircut, or you go golfing with the guys, or, you go shoot pool with your friends, or, you go throw back a beer or go have some coffee or whatever that is. So mixed into all that, you got self-care as well. That's what you've been doing. And that is what you are relieving. You're relieving the pressure of taking those moments to keep your sanity, like self-care and working on a goal or working on something in your business. And okay, maybe the laundry had to be sacrificed this time. Maybe, I didn't get dinner and the kitchen cleaned. Maybe I just got dinner made and got the food put up and there's still dishes in the sink. It's all right. It's all right. I mean, am I talking to somebody right now? I feel like I'm getting all off in somebody's living room because I know this was me literally just a few weeks ago. Even though embrace the crazy has been a motto that I have crafted myself, I came up with it myself for probably 2 years now, but I just actually finally embraced the crazy. Y'all, I have a medically dependent child who at any given moment, we're at a doctor's appointment, therapy appointment. She's also involved in charity work and things like that. I've got 2 rambunctious boys who are very high energy, strong-willed, independent, rebellious little beings, and a husband that works out of town. Every single day is different in my life. Every single day. The only thing that's consistent is the craziness of the day. And I have finally learned to embrace that. It has been hard to accept that my floors are not going to be perfectly wiped and mopped in every single spot. Oh, and to mention, side note, I've got 2 Great Danes to boot. Do you know how interesting it is to have 2 Great Danes and try to keep a house clean on rainy days when they come through with those big old gigantic paws full of mud? Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm telling you, there just has to be some days where you wake up and you're like, you know what? It's going to be okay. My children are healthy. My spouse is healthy. I have a thriving business. I'm employed in some way. I'm earning income. I'm paying my bills. And I woke up to another day to try again. Sometimes just the blessing in that has to be enough. Just sometimes though. Not all the time. Okay, not all the time, but sometimes. Give yourself a break. Take that pressure off. Pick your feet up. And when I say give yourself a break, I don't mean let it stay a mess, but it's driving you crazy the whole time. I don't mean let it stay a mess and you are stewing and brewing and like getting yourself up in arms over the things going on around you. What I mean is when you know you've done your best and you know you have been blowing and going and you have been juking and jiving and twisting and turning and rocking and rolling and shaking and all the things, and there's just something that didn't get done, be okay with that. Don't beat yourself up over it. Don't stress yourself out about it. Don't harp on anyone else about it. Just be okay with the fact that, you know what? Today was a crazy day and we got a lot of stuff done. I'm not even going to worry about the stuff that didn't get done. I teach my kids this, y'all. Don't focus on the stuff you can't control or can't do anything about. Don't focus on the stuff that it's kind of in your way right now and you just can't get to it. Focus on the stuff you did get done, you were able to accomplish, you rocked out in, and you can shine in. Focus on that and be proud of that. Be more proud of that than you are disappointed in what didn't get done. And that is what embracing the crazy is like, okay? And when you're operating a business and you're an entrepreneur, it's going to be the same thing. You may not get to follow up with every single person you intended. You may not get to reach out to every customer that you have. You may not get to reach out to all of the team members that you intended. But did you reach out to 2 or 3? Did you reach out to 4 or 5? Did you follow up with 5 to 10? Did you make your social media post 2 to 3 times? What did you do that you could focus on and be excited, confident, and proud of? Embracing the crazy allows you to take such pressure. I heard this from TD Jakes, and he said, we are living in the busiest time of any generation ever, where everybody is constantly busy. Don't be so busy making a living that you forget to make a life, and life is crazy. And that is what we need to stop and embrace, because life is not always going to be perfect, polished, and poised. Life is going to be, what the heck just happened? Where did this come from? Why did you put a towel in the toilet? Oh my God, why not flush? Get your hands out of your pants, eat your vegetables, take out the trash, clock into work. It's going to be all the craziness, right? It's going to be all those momisms, those parent-isms that you never in a million years thought you would say. But here you are killing it because your kids do crazy things. Your spouses do crazy things. Your friends have crazy things happen to them. Stuff goes on in your family. Everybody thinks their family is the only one that's bat bleep crazy. I'm sorry. Everybody's family has got some kind of bat bleep crazy in it. You're not alone. I promise. Just not everybody is sharing it. But here's the thing you can do. You can't control all of those outside factors, but what you can control is how you react to it. And when you embrace the crazy, you remove the pressure, you remove that just overwhelm from you. And the freedom that comes from that, y'all. The freedom. Now listen, let me throw out the little disclaimer. I don't mean have your house nasty, roaches and rats crawling all over the place, or your kids dirty, face is dirty, hair is dirty, body's dirty. I don't mean that level of, I just mean every single day, give yourself a break on those few little things that you didn't get done amidst all of the productive things you did. And when you relieve that pressure, you're going to find that you'll actually be more productive. And that ultimately is going to shape and mold just a whole new dynamic for you and your family. You're not running around crazy, constantly yelling or fussing or, just, oh my God, where's this? Where's that? Where's the, put this up, do this, do that. Because what we do is we're running around like that. So we're creating children who run around like that. The neurosis in children right now is what I think about and consider. Like I'm constantly telling my kids, hurry up, let's do this, let's do that, go here, go there, pick this up, put that up, gotta do laundry, gotta do this, gotta do it, because I'm trying to get all the things done. So now I've got my kids going all over the place. That's not fair to them, especially when they're still just trying to learn and figure the things out. So you also are removing the pressure off of them. So you will find you change the dynamic in your entire household when you just embrace the crazy, you rock and roll, juke and jive, twist and turn, and own your day. And listen, the little things that didn't get done, it's okay. They'll be there tomorrow. They'll be there tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with taking care of tomorrow, what you can, especially amidst a super busy day, a crazy day, a day where nothing went the way you were anticipating it to go. Days go unplanned more often than planned. Give yourself permission to be okay with that. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of World on Fire Radio. This is a topic I've been wanting to talk about for a while because I know I share about embrace the crazy all the time, but I don't think I've ever dived real deep into it. So hopefully this helps somebody. Our review of the week is from Stephanie. Stephanie says, if you listen to podcasts Make sure Erica Michelle is on your rotation. It's time to start having faith in you, your purpose, your drive. Mindset is everything. Find something to inspire your mind and keep your thinking right all day long. And y'all know that's what we do around here at World on Fire Radio. Stephanie, thank you so much for the review. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you want a shout out on World on Fire Radio, leave your reviews and yours may get picked next. See you on the flip side. Thanks for tuning in to another free episode of World on Fire. Now don't forget to subscribe to the show wherever you listen to podcasts so you never miss an episode. And while you're there, it would knock my socks off if you would leave a review if this episode served you. I promise to read each and every comment, and if you share with me on Instagram, I'll share it too. See you on the flip side.